Hey guys, B-Tier Plumbing here, and today I am here with my YouTube first 1999 Mansfield Aegean toilet. So I believe that's how it's pronounced. Obviously y'all will see how it's spelled in the title, so I think I'm pronouncing it right, but if not, I'll probably just end up putting it into Google Translate and see how Google says it, but I believe it's called the Aegean. So this toilet was given to me for free from a plumber. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, this toilet is going to be trashed because it is in beyond a usable shape, and I will show y'all in a second. And the plumber actually had a bunch of toilets that he gave to me for free, including this Elder Kindergarten, a couple of Wellworths, and some other goodies. I don't have them all over here yet, but unfortunately, basically every one of them is cracked because they sat outside, and some of them he said have been sitting outside his shop for years. And of course, you know, when water freezes in toilets, it expands and causes them to crack. So the first crack is going right down here. Hopefully y'all can see that. Every time I wipe it down, water drips from it. The handle is seized. I've tried everything, but that little push button handle is not gonna budge. The trapway inside is cracked. As y'all can see, there's cracks going throughout the mouth and the siphon jet channel. And down the front here, there's also a big crack. And underneath, there's another thick crack that causes it to drip very slowly, but it drips. So technically this thing could not be installed. The only way you could install it is if you glued all of those cracks. But the only thing I'm gonna be saving from this toilet are the tank parts and the lid itself, because they're the only thing in good shape. So here's the date inside the tank. But I've actually never even seen one of these toilets, and I didn't even know these Mansfield Aegean one-piece toilets existed until I got it. So I definitely thought I would make videos of this before it gets trashed. But here were the parts that were in it. I believe everything in here is original except for this fill valve. But the flush tower is actually pretty interesting. There's a foam piece right there. So enough talking, here is a flush. Now it looks like the water line was set to right about here, but believe it or not, that water line is actually just a tad bit above this. So if I set this to fill all the way up to that water line, it'll continuously just pour water down in there and never shuts off. So I don't know how that water line got there, and which is kind of interesting. So, and again, it really does suck that this thing is in this bad of shape, but again, it was free. I didn't pay anything for it, and it was intact enough for a flush video. So here's another flush. So other than the fact that this is a one piece, there's nothing too special about it. It's literally just an elongated Alto bowl that's a one piece. So it's not like something extremely rare that you could probably never find again. This toilet is actually fairly light. I thought it was gonna be a lot heavier than it is, which kind of surprised me. But again, it's Mansfield, so it's probably a little bit cheaper. And that's probably why. I don't think this was from the freeze, this crack here. I think maybe the tank lid got set down too hard or something, but the cracks in the bowl there and on the front right here are definitely from freezing, which is very unfortunate. And this thing leaks so bad, it just keeps refilling the tank. But here is another flush once the tank stops filling. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. This toilet doesn't have a lot to show. The reason there is an X on there is the plumber marked all the toilets that he was getting rid of with an X. That way people know which ones they can and can't take. He was actually going to save this Elder Kindergarten, but he ended up being really nice and letting me have it. But of course, just like everything else that sits in the rain and cold weather, it froze and broke. So before I get rid of this thing, I'm definitely gonna do some flush videos on it. But yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below. And as always, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. Just for fun, let's throw something at the tank. See if it'll break here. Okay, here we go. And I completely missed. Let's try this one more time. And it actually siphoned. That's awesome. Hopefully y'all stayed to see that.